Hi guys, this is Becca and I am back for my week 50 check-in of my Watts Atelier online drawing training program. I had a very good, solid, laser-focused week this week, which was awesome. I was doing longer drawings, so an hour and 45 minutes about each day. So I'd warm up and then I'd just do the drawing for the rest of my drawing time. And I started the week by redoing one of my drawings from last week. And I'm actually not really sure the redo was better than the first one, but what I thought was going wrong on the first one was that kind of the halftones were getting a little bit messy, too dark, just kind of splotchy. So that's what I was thinking about in the second one. And I think that's fixed, but obviously, you fix one thing and then there's like a bunch of other problems that pop up. So I'm not gonna do any more redos of the same drawing at this point because I'm not really sure it's actually helping. So at this point, I'm just kind of moving on and doing different drawings every time. I pulled a bunch of photos from the internet, so that's what I'm using. I'm not using any of the Watts photos this time. I have already drawn them all, so I'm doing whatever photos I can find that I think fit what I'm working on. So right now I'm working on manipulating halftones and also navigating kind of ambiguous shadow areas. And this is really hard for me. I find it really hard to place features on the face if I don't have them symmetrically on there. So for example, if half the face is in shadow, it's really hard for me to just draw in the shadow instead of like drawing the framework of a face and putting the eyes in and putting both halves, so the nose in and everything, and then shading over it. So I was trying to pick photos that had really ambiguous shadow areas so I could try to focus on navigating with the shadow instead of by where I think the facial features should be. So that was what I was working on this week. And I think some of these drawings turned out pretty well. Obviously, I mean, there's always room for improvement, but I feel like I know a lot of times like what's going wrong with these. Unfortunately, by the end, that's when you realize what's wrong, but I'm trying to correct every time. And a lot of times I overcorrect the next time. So I think I'm just in like a normal learning curve for this right now where you see a mistake, overcorrect, and then you see another mistake and then you overcorrect that. So it feels generally moving in the right direction, but sometimes I'll just like totally chowder a drawing and then feel like I'm going down, but I think ultimately the trajectory is upwards. So yeah, solid week, onto the drawings.